car specialists at Macline Motors have ranked local councils in Scotland according to the lowest average insurance premiums. Analysis of all 32 local authority areas indicates that Orkney Island residents are saving the most on their insurance in Scotland and paying an average of £440 for annual coverage. Moray, in the northeast, and Angus, on the east coast, boast similarly cheap insurance premiums, costing an average of £446 and £447, respectively, for the year. At the higher end of the cheapest car insurance scale, people in Dumfries and Galloway are paying £472, on average. Earlier this week, consumer champion Martin Lewis urged drivers never to auto-renew their car insurance policy as it could end up being the most expensive way to buy cover. Instead, the financial guru urged people to check at least 2 comparison websites 23 days before their renewal is due, as that's the sweet spot for getting the cheapest quote. Top 10 average annual car insurance premiums in Scotland. Orkney Islands, £440. 41 Moray, £446 and 73 pence. Angus, £447 and 35 pence. East Lothian, £450 and 66 pence. Scottish Borders, £454. 12 Aberdeenshire, £456 and 86 pence. Perth and Kinross, £463 and 26 pence. Highland, £465 and 98 pence. East Dunbartonshire, £471. 14 Dumfries and Galloway, £472 and 18 pence. Commenting on the research, a spokesperson from Macline Motors said, with the average cost of insurance continuing to increase in the UK, owning a car can sometimes feel demanding. But there is positive news for those living in the Orkney Islands, Moray, and Angus, with the average insurance premium below £450. Regardless of where you live, however, there are small tweaks you can make to decrease your spending on insurance premiums. 4 ways to bring down the cost of car insurance. Pay your insurance annually if possible. Paying for your insurance in a lump sum will save you money in the long run. The added interest on monthly payments means you will be paying more over the year than you would have with an upfront payment. Limiting your mileage. Less time on the road means you are less of a risk to the insurers and, therefore, you can decrease your insurance quote. However, you must give an accurate estimate of your mileage to avoid your policy being invalidated. Increasing your car's safety devices such as alarms and locking wheel nuts can save on insurance quotes. To see if they are worth the investment, get an insurance quote without any safety features and work out if the additional features would be worth purchasing. Find a cover that works for you. With so many car insurers out there, it is important to take the time to find a policy that works for you. Ensure you are familiar with what the policy covers, as the cheapest policies don't always mean they will be sufficient in the long run. Get the latest Record Money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @RecordMoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Separate research from Confused.com found that the average price of car insurance across the UK is now £924, following a £338, 58%, increase in comparison to this time last year. Motor expert, Louise Thomas at Confused.com Car Insurance, said, "These prices are the highest we've ever recorded, as high inflation rates continue to affect drivers. This can be a worrying time, especially as the cost of living crisis continues to impact all aspects of our lives. Things like fuel costs, food and energy bills are all getting more expensive, but some areas are easier to make savings than others. If your car insurance is up for renewal soon, it's likely that you'll see higher prices than the year previously due to the current volatility of the insurance market. But the good news is, there are proven ways to help you save money, even if the initial price was more expensive than you first anticipated. The message is clear: if your renewal is due, do your research and make sure you compare prices before committing for another year. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.